cleaning and all that.
Done.
I'm done, and I'll move into the tech. $1,500 AUD.
Yeah.
And I put that money into the stock market, and I lost that money in like 5 minutes.
How many cars do you have?
Like 24.
Powered by Winlets.
Hey guys, welcome to Under the Coconut Tree with Tanila. Today's going to be a pretty cool episode because we got someone that's got some pretty fancy gadgets and some cool collectible items. Shehan, welcome to the show, man. How you going?
Good, bro. Yourself, you good?
I'm good, man. I'm very, very good. I saw you rocking up, which we'll get to in a moment, in that very, very fancy car that you have, which I'm super excited about. Felt like I was 12 years old again.
Well, it's a bit noisy car, to be honest, yeah.
Yeah, I could hear you before you left about an hour away.
I
So
know.
it was,
That's loud.
it was that loud. But thanks for jumping on, man.
Thanks for having me here.
I have so many questions to ask you because you're doing some really fancy stuff and some super cool stuff. So when I think of entrepreneur in Sri Lanka, I think of you because after reading a little bit about you, but we got to share this with the viewers and the audience out there. So I guess if you could summarize who you are in a few sentences, how would you summarize it?
Well, I'm just a normal guy. I'm from Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
So I came here like in 2017. I came as a student.
Yep.
My name is Shehan Thenabadu. That's my name. Nothing much to it. I'm just a casual guy. Just rock off with cars and all that. I used to love all the cars. I'm just a car guy.
You're a car guy. Okay, cool.
I love cars.
Yeah.
I love cars. Pretty simple, bro.
So you came in 2017 as a student. What were you studying and what made you come to Melbourne, I guess?
Well, look, my father was pretty strict. And when I was a kid, I'm like, I can't go anywhere. Like, I'm not allowed to go anywhere. Like, even a night party or nothing.
Like back in Sri Lanka?
Back in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, right.
I got to be home by like 6 p.m.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, nah, I'm done with it. Let me go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's like, no, you got to be here and you got to do my business. So he was in real estate and car sales. Yes.
In Sri Lanka?
Yeah, selling cars.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's how your love started, you would say, for cars?
I don't know, bro. Maybe because I grew up with cars. I remember like when I was like a kid, like when I was like 3-4 years, like the people that come to the house, they just ask the models of the cars and get the information from me when the dad's not there. Like,
so you started learning about...
Maybe, just like a deep memory, I don't know. That's basics.
So you came here in 2017. What were you studying? Like, what was the goal? Because obviously you're not doing that probably anymore, but...
Yeah. No, I was doing IT, like computer science.
Right.
I love computers. And
like coding kind of stuff? Or?
Yeah, the coding, the nerds.
Like full stack?
Full stacks, yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right.
But yeah, I dropped out. I didn't finish my studies.
So you're a uni dropout?
Yeah, I just uni dropout.
All right, cool. So, I mean, the traditional thing is, Machan, you failed. Like, what are you doing, you Sri Lankan boy? You don't go to this country and drop out of university, right?
I know. My parents still blame me for that. Oh, why? Why you drop out?
This is hilarious because you should see his car collection and what he does now is phenomenal and he's very, very successful. But I love how your parents like, gila degree
They're more like that. Hey, could I got a job in like a bank? They told me that,
Yeah, why not? It's just busy.
Yeah, why don't you do a job?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
But you didn't. You end up doing your own thing.
I know. I was studying to be like a doctor.
Yep.
Back in Sri Lanka, I want to be a doctor. I mean, truly, I had the dream to be a doctor.
Of course.
And I didn't have the grades.
Yeah.
And I really dodged it a little bit as well. I'm I want to go to Australia, so I'm like, I can't take it easy on the studies.
I'm going to try and party a little bit.
You know? Just a party a little bit.
Get some JDMs.
I just want to come from there, you know?
Yeah. So you got here and you studied for a year or two, I'm assuming, and you're like, stuff it. This isn't for me. But what kind of flipped the switch, man? Because I know how difficult it is to come as a student into another country, and especially one like Australia, because it's hard to get the visa and all that stuff. It's a bit of a nightmare, I know. So
I know.
You gave up a lot to come here, but then you pretty much, excuse my language, but threw it in the bin and you're like, stuff it. I'm going to go chase my dreams. And what were your dreams? And tell us about how you got to that point.
Look, the way things started, like I came here. Yes, I came here when I was 19.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I came here and I was doing jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's pretty tough. We all know, all the Sri Lankans know that. It's pretty tough.
Cleaning jobs.
I was doing cleaning and all that, like shit. Like too many jobs. Like I go to job on like Friday. I come home like on Sunday. That's that bad because the course fees and all that you gotta end that. You got expenses, you got the insurance and all that, everything.
It's a nightmare, man. Yeah.
I know it's a nightmare. So I'm like, I was doing cleaning, and I'm like, okay, why not I start my own cleaning thing? Mm-hmm. So I collected some money. I bought a 2001 Mercedes Benz, like old car.
Yeah,
pretty old.
What was it? Do you remember?
Mercedes-Benz 2001. I can't remember, bro.
You can't remember
I have the picture of the car, but
yeah. You know what it was? Yeah.
I don't know. Top of my head, I can't remember. And I got the car. I was flipping cars as well.
Right.
And I started my own cleaning company.
Yep, gotcha. Like getting contracts.
Getting contracts, you know, like the.
I have a few clients, so I understand how it works.
Yeah.
Subby.
I managed to get my own as well.
Good.
But subby, yes.
Yeah.
I was doing that, like cleaning stuff. I was heavy into cleaning. I clean whatever I see, I clean.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Whatever makes $1, man.
You know,
or a rupee. Yeah.
Dollars, yeah.
Yeah, dollars. Yeah, gotcha.
So
that kind of kicked off the entrepreneur mindset and starting your own business, I guess. Because
I think selling cars is the thing that kicked off that.
Right.
I think so. Cleaning is good money because service-based business in Australia is really good.
Yep.
You know that. I mean, for a flat, it's good.
Yeah.
I was doing that. Then I think after 2018, I closed that cleaning company as well. I just closed it. I'm like, I'm done. Can't be bothered. I don't want to do it.
Because you couldn't be bothered, or the money was hard, or it was just like, I want to go into greener pastures.
Bro, the way I think it, like when I was doing cleaning, too many complaints and all that for the effort that you actually put. Like, I didn't get my
ROI wasn't there.
ROI is just pretty bad.
Okay.
So I'm like, nah, I need something else. I'm out.
Cool.
I'm like, so I started watching all the YouTube videos about like trading, like stock trading and all that as well.
Like normal stock market stuff,
normal
ASX,
stock market, normal
NYSE,
shit.
okay.
How to read a chart.
Cool.
That stuff.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah.
What's candlesticks? Normal
candlesticks, okay.
Basics.
Get those red and green.
Basics. So I was doing that. That was like 2019, end of 2019, I guess. So the cleaning and all that stopped.
Done.
I'm done, and I'll move into the tech.
Right. Okay. Which is kind of what you studied as well.
I mean, I did. Yes, I did. But
yes, and he dropped out. Sorry, auntie and uncle.
They're gonna hate me for that. I'm done.
No, we're done. I'm not going back.
Yeah. So I mean, like the tech and the stock markets and all that. Because the way I saw it, like stock market, all the money flow into the stock market, billions of dollars. Why not? You take a small little bit and you just make millions. You know.
So were you thinking about kind of buying stocks and holding it, or buying and trading?
I started doing day trading.
That's a tough game, man.
That's a tough game. Yeah. I had like four set up. Each computer was like $50. I got from Facebook Marketplace.
Yep.
Got the PC, $150. I remember, like a small one.
Yes,
I didn't have money, bro. Can't be bothered.
Yeah.
You know? And I was doing Uber as well. Like I was delivering food.
Yeah.
That's how I got the money.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that funded the computer setup for your stock market.
Yeah.
Trading.
All the money that I earned before and all that went to the course fees and all that. Like it would go on expenses, houses, bonds, and all that. And we had the COVID coming up.
It's wild, man. I know the insurances and the fees.
I know. So. Yeah, I just started trading, like day trading and swing trading. Like
swing trading is a risky game, man.
It's a risky game, but I started.
But obviously you did well. Yeah.
I mean, not really. I lost money like 2 times. Like my whole account like just busted, like gone.
Oh shit! You went down to zero.
I know. I remember like one time I did like Uber Eats. Like I made like $1,500 AUD.
Yeah.
And I put that money into stock market. Can't remember how much.
Yeah.
Pretty sure like 1,000 maybe around something like that. And I lost that money in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's tough.
That's tough,
man.
That's
tough game. That's tough. Like losing that much money like that. You're like, oh shit. Okay, it's easy to make and easy to lose.
Because that's like 30, 40 hours of work.
Oh, I know, bro.
Yeah,
it's so tough.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. Yeah.
And I got into the. Meanwhile, while I'm doing that, I got into the developments as well. So I started developing softwares.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So not
like apps and stuff, or like computer software, or.
Still, my friends get confused when I say this. I went to the Web3 developments.
I'm familiar with Web3, yeah.
So, like, it's a combination of Web 1 and Web 2.
Okay.
So the Web 1, I can't explain this. So Web 1, Web 2 is a combination of Web 3. Web 3 is basically when you add cryptocurrency and all that to that Web 2 page.
Yep.
It becomes a Web 3.
Yep.
Which means giving you the full power
of crypto.
You
and NFTs as well.
I mean, NFTs is a part of a game.
Okay.
Like this is NFT is a Web3 as well. Of course, it is. But I was not doing NFTs. So
you stuck to the Web3s and crypto base in terms of payments, servicing.
Exactly. Yeah, I went to the. So, for example, let's say we make some kind of software, and in Web3 space, you don't use email or passwords.
Okay.
You basically have your like a wallet.
Okay. Yeah.
Which owns it. You're the only person who has the control of that.
Yeah, like a MetaMask or something like that.
Like a MetaMask. Yeah, it can be anything, and you log in through that wallet.
Right. Okay. So that's your identity. That's your fingerprint.
That's your identity.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's your
CRN or whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So.
And you're logging into the Web3 platform as that, and then that's your identity.
Yeah. Okay. So like finance, like let's say in like 10 years, like Commonwealth Bank, they might just add Web3, so you don't want to have like a password or anything. You just put the wallet and
you're in.
Boom, you
full
in.
access.
Boom, you in.
None of these bloody
you
Google
can't-
code generators.
no.
And yeah.
No. So that's basically Web3,
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
giving you the full access.
Yeah.
For a platform.
And you were kind of ahead of the game, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm very ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've started developing my own softwares. I started very, very slow because not capital and all that. Some people helped me, and I got the teams based in USA, Canada, and India, Sri Lanka. Oh shit! I'm keep hitting this.
That's all right. Make it move back if you want.
Yeah.
That's there to be hit. We've got a big budget. We're sponsored by Winlets, and they're great. Yeah. So you can break whatever you want. They'll pay.
I just break it. Yeah, I just pay for it. So
Funny thing is, he owns Winlets and he's sponsoring this, which we appreciate, by the way. So thank you.
Thank you.
So you break whatever you want.
That's all. I'm gonna break it. Yeah, that's me.
Now I definitely don't want to break it.
I'm gonna be careful.
So you got some teams in US, Canada, Sri Lanka, and sorry, you said somewhere else.
So yes, I got like a 150 people in the team.
Wow, that's a big team, man.
That's a big team. But look, I don't have any office. It's everything virtual, like online. You know, like to be honest, my business has boosted me after COVID.
Yep.
You know, after COVID, there was a lot of people who made a lot of money as well. Just because some people they stayed in the house doing nothing and just thinking.
Yeah.
They stopped partying, everything, going out, no friends, nothing.
Let's learn something.
Let's
try
learn
something.
Let's
look for
some
an
money.
opportunity.
I know. That's where a lot of people made money.
Yeah.
I got a lot of friends in my car club and all that. 60% of them made money after 2021.
Yeah. Wow.
So
it's an opportunity, man.
I know you need a bit of a time to think about something and just get started.
And you were saying in the green room before, you know, if you're out partying and clubbing all the time and getting drunk and wasted and whatever it is, I mean, you're just throwing your life away.
For reference, I don't drink.
Not you. I'm just saying the people. That's what they do.
I know. But yeah, it's just the partying and all that heavy stuff that like
wasting away opportunities.
I know it's fun, but it takes a part of your life as well.
So limited. It's got to be limited, right?
It's got to be limited, I think, a little bit.
But most people aren't, man. I mean, to get off topic a little bit, I feel like people are too busy, like, living in this highlights reel of life. So you know how you have put your highlights on your stories or whatever the fuck it is, right? And it's like, oh, he's having a great week and he's partying, or she's partying and it's great. So people are always trying to live in that 1%.
Yeah.
And not realizing it's like the iceberg, right? You know, the hard work's in that 90% underneath.
I know, it's just underneath. I know. I mean, we get surprised, oh shit, that guy's just spending money and he's partying and all that. He's crazy. Yeah. But
that's only 2% of his life.
Just a fraction, yeah. What about that's just a story, we just judging him.
What about the journey?
Yeah. What about the everything else that he has done before he come there?
Yeah, and then that's what we're here to hear.
I know.
So you went from like a student, a dropout, to cleaning. I mean, I'm quoting your Instagram here.
My father, my mom.
A Sri Lankan disappointment.
They're gonna come back.
He didn't become a doctor. There's always gonna be some auntie in your village or whatever it is back home. It's gonna be like, buddy, Lamborghini තියෙන හැබැයි doctor කෙනෙක් උන්නේ නැහැ. Like, there's always going to be one, bro. Like, it's just who we are. We've got to learn to accept that. But yes, you went from that dropout, and then you obviously started a business, did quite well, got rid of it. And then you're like, all right, cool. I need to find something else. Went down Web3.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, you went down stock market, and then you went down Web3 after.
Well, I was trading, which is Web3. I mean, you have access to all the crypto and all that. The good thing is 24/7. Like, market is anytime open. So I was still I'm sharing stories in Instagram,
like trading and stuff.
Last week I shared something like, this is how much money we make and what I do, this is my strategy and all that. Sometimes I do that just for fun.
Do you invest, mentor people for that as well? Or is it just what you're doing?
Nah, I don't. I know I got heaps of messages asking, where's your course?
Yeah.
Can you teach me? I'm like, bro.
So what's the purpose of you sharing these stories? Just
bro, people gotta learn. I'm not here to teach them anything. No, I mean, I can teach them how to think.
Yeah.
This is what you can do.
So you want them to think?
I want them to think.
Yeah.
Like if you see my stories, I'm telling them to just do stuff, just think different. Like motivational stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Just think different. You have the potential. to become anyone.
I love it.
You can be Bill Gates, bro, tomorrow. Like if you start working enough. What's so different with Bill Gates or Steve Jobs or
nothing, man?
Nothing.
I think and even Elon Musk are throwing their Bezos are throwing their Rockefeller's one of my favorites. I don't know if you know Rockefeller. Ford's another one of my favorites. I think personally what I think the difference is, and I do a lot of reading about these guys, and I think it's not talent, it's consistent ethic.
It is.
100%. You can be the dumbest person in the room, but if you're working consistently, you will always win the race.
More like the gym.
Right? Just like the gym?
Just like the gym.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. That's a great reference.
Just like the gym, I know.
Yeah. I mean,
you can't slack, you can't stop, you can't cheat.
Bro, you can go for gym like 24/7 for a week.
Yeah.
Or you can go 30 minutes every 2 days, and who's going to win that race? That turtle is going to win that race every single time. Just like what you're talking about with business. And I think it's really inspiring that you're showing these things because personally, man, I have some fantastic, super intelligent people come on the show, but it's always inspiring because I'm like, I'm doing okay. I have a pretty successful life. But then I'm like, I speak to people like you. I'm like, man, I can level up. I can do better. And I really hope everyone out there is sitting at home.
Yeah.
Here's a little bit of what you're saying. They're like, shit, you know what? I'm kind of wasting some time. Let me spend an extra hour every weekend or every 2 hours every weekend and just try put
just
some
effort
into
stuff.
Yeah.
Even me, I'm still learning. I'm learning stuff.
Yeah.
I have a couple of startups happening and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm still trying to level up. There's a bigger league. There's a big boys club.
Oh yeah.
Every time there's always a big fish.
There's always a bigger guy in the room.
There's always a bigger guy, bro.
Yeah. What's your motivation, man? Because it doesn't seem like it's money. Because I know you have money, right? It's not money, and you're starting these things. Is it just the passion, the drive, like the excitement of starting something new? Like whether it makes money or not? Like what is it? What drives
more
you?
Like, look, when I first started, yes, it was money. But after a certain period of time, you feel like, I want to do the new thing. What if I do this? Can I do that?
Yeah.
What if I go to this market? It's more like problem solving. Like you gotta solve the problem. You gotta come up with a solution.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
so that really kind of gives you
that's give me the motivation. Like money is good, yes. Like when I do trades like crypto and all the trades, like I'm like my blood is pumping. I'm like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? What's gonna?
The adrenaline's fun.
I know, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It keeps your brain just activated.
Yeah, I get you, man.
And the startups, like the way we think it just, I don't know, bro. Like, imagine within 500 years, we're just going to space now. We're pretty sure we're going to
probably
Mars.
Before that, man.
Yeah.
Musk is very determined.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Like,
I'm thinking like
no,
before 2100.
I'm saying like the human race, like 500.
Oh, they're moving. Yeah, going to be leaving. Yeah. Agree.
Imagine if you think the same as like now, like doing nothing. Let's stay like this. You gotta think something new every time. That's what. Even the AI drive right now, what's happening? You gotta think different. You gotta be a new person every day. You wake up as a new person.
What's your new business? You said you started a couple new businesses. I mean, if you
I got a startup happening in Sri Lanka as well.
Yeah, cool. And what was that like, man? Like starting up a startup in Sri Lanka, because all your businesses are here, right? So, is it easier, difficult? Like, is it challenges faced? Like, what's the go? Give us, because most of us don't know what it's like to start a business in Sri Lanka. What's the challenges? Give us to it raw, man.
Bro, it's very hard, to be honest. Starting a business in Sri Lanka very hard.
How so, man?
Like legal stuff and all that. It's just very hard. Like in here, it takes like a couple of minutes. You can register your company and all that. Very easy. Open up your bank.
ABN,
TFN. Very easy. But, bro, Sri Lanka, very hard.
Who do you have to pay?
I know. It's
a bit like that.
So tough. Okay. Like you gotta go through a lot of hoops. Like,
worth it, you reckon?
Yeah, worth it. Like, look, I guess there's changes happening. I guess I'm pretty sure I can see good things. Trust me. Like I used to work in 2023 or 2. Yeah, was bad. Okay. But right now I figured everything's very smooth as well. I know you can't expect quick changes, but I feel like it's okay.
New government, hopefully that helps. I don't know.
Hopefully it helps. No, it helps. This time there's no under the table nothing.
Yeah,
it's good.
Thank God for that, because I've heard good things as well.
It was very
not
good.
To get political about this podcast, but you know.
Yeah, it was very easy. Yeah. The only problem is the technical problem, like the technical setup,
like teething issues as well, right?
Yeah, I know the technical problem. Yeah, it's just the payment. Like sometimes you're trying to pay, take my money. They're like, nah, keep it.
Yeah,
it just payment fail, like some shit.
That's just annoying. It's just like
it's just annoying. It takes waste of
unnecessary.
Time.
Time wasting.
I have a big team there. Thank God. Like I have 35 people. I've got a different law firm as well, just to handle all the legal stuff.
Good, makes it easier.
So we're just launching like an app, like a reward app as well there.
Cool.
So you can play games, earn points, and you can go to the shops.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, maybe tell the viewers, like, how do we get access to this? I mean,
the public launch for the app.
What's it called?
Winlets.
The Winlets. Okay, yeah.
That's the app.
I'm very familiar with Winlets.
That's the app.
Yeah.
So I'm launching there. Basically, you can get like rewards and all that. You can get discounts from the shops.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm on the talk with a lot of big brands, but let's say you go to Pizza Hut.
Yeah, cool.
And you buy a pizza, and you use my app. You get like 30% discount, and those you get points as well.
Yeah.
And those points you can get to win prizes.
Yeah, right.
Be giving away like a car.
Yeah, okay, cool. So there's an incentive, not just like saving consistently on
I
like a night out or groceries or whatever.
Yeah,
it is,
it just saves money.
Yeah,
it just saves money.
And there's like a membership thing, like they pay money.
It's a membership thing.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And also you get entries into the like giveaways and all that. So be giving away cars, houses, cash.
Yeah, right. That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
So there's definitely incentive for people to do it, and it's awesome that you're doing something like that, because I don't know if it exists at the moment over there.
But, no, it's not.
Yeah. Well, there's a market there. There's a niche market there.
It's a niche market there.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. That's beautiful, man. So you have so many different businesses. I guess my question is, first of all, off the top of your head, do you know how many businesses you have?
Yeah, I guess I got 9.
9. Okay,
cool. Around 9.
All right.
I'm not gonna go deep, but I got 9.
Yeah, there's no point in going deep. Okay. And then I guess which one do you spend the most time in, like day to day, like 9 to 5 kind of thing? I know it's not a 9 to 5 business. It's more like 9 to 9, but yeah.
It's a Web3 site.
Okay.
It's not 9 to 9, 24/7 to be honest. Like sometimes I work till like 5:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Go to bed, wake up like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Sometimes I don't sleep for like 2 days straight.
Yeah, right. Just
sometimes I used to do that, not now, because I'm like, my doctor was like, nah, don't do it.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta stop doing that.
Sleep's important, man. Yeah.
I know. I'm like, my maximum record is like 3 days.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep for like 3 days.
Just coding away.
Not the coding, like managing everything, setting up stuff. You know, like when you start a business, how many stuff you gotta do? Accounting stuff, and
it's
you go to the
wild.
marketing.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I first started like Facebook marketing, I'm like, oh no, it's easy. Put the card, just pay the money. Damn, bang.
But then picking all the specific demographics and the ages and the genders
audience.
and the area, region. Oh my god, man. I'm
It's
dealing with that issue. I should get your advice, actually.
I know, it's the target audience, you're getting banned and all that, the ad limits.
You can't say this word.
The threshold.
And if you say this word, then it's not going to get posted on that group. And
I know.
Oh my god.
I know. It's just so much things.
Yep. I'm struggling to sell a sofa as well.
Yeah.
So that's like that's not part of my businesses, but like I just want to sell this bloody sofa and I can't sell the bloody sofa. Okay.
It's so much, bro.
So if anyone in Brisbane needs a sofa and a queen size bed, please take it off me. Like I'll give it away for like $100. But no, it's wild, man. It's a lot to learn.
Yeah.
And I think what you're doing is pretty cool because you're not just kind of offloading and delegating it as well. It seems like you're really understanding the ins and outs before you kind of offload it to your staff and your team.
Look, I make bunch of mistakes, man. I'm still making like shit ton of mistakes in my life. I do a lot of silly stuff. But end of the day, you make it right and you learn from it.
Yeah.
That's where you make money.
Yeah.
And after a certain period of time, it's not the money you wanna target. It's just to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Like also you wanna do something that someone has not done before. You don't wanna copy people, maybe.
Yeah.
You just do your own thing, like own idea, just convert it into a business. Like for example, bro, like Elon Musk. You know, he had like I don't know how many. He had like 15, 20 houses. He sold everything.
Yeah, he's got a box container now.
He got a box container.
Yeah.
$50,000 worth.
If that. Yeah.
So it's more like, it's not the money anymore.
Yeah.
I think after a certain period of time, it's not the money.
Bro, it's not the money for Musk anyway, man. He sold PayPal for 200 million USD in 2099, 2000 or something. So people that don't know this, Elon Musk created PayPal. That's how he's so wealthy. His family's quite wealthy too, but whatever. And then he actually didn't create Tesla either, which people don't know, which you obviously know. But it's definitely not the money for him. He doesn't care, man.
Yeah.
He's just like, I want to get people to space and I want to do this. And it seems like you have a very similar kind of mindset. And I think that's so imperative to be successful, but also feel like you're achieving a greater purpose. And I think that's cool to see, man. I have so many questions about the cars that I don't know if I get to now. But
that's a different topic.
It's a different topic altogether.
It's a different topic,
that's just me being like an 18-year-old kid again playing Gran Turismo, man.
I just love cars, man. I'm still here. I'm here. Like even like if there's a new car there, like it's some different brand, I'll love cars. Like, just cars, bro. Just cars.
So
the brand.
We'll get to the cars in just a minute. My thing is to get to that level of being able to buy whatever the hell you want. You know, I actually, this you might relate to this. Speaking of cars, I was just in Paradise Point in Queensland, and do you know Clive Palmer?
Yeah.
He's, billionaire, right?
Yeah.
So I I literally walked past his houses over there. He lives there. Yeah. And I was with one of my mentors. And my mentor was like, so I'm going to take you to Clive Palmer's house. I was like inside, it's like, no, we can't go inside, but I'll take you. And, so walking past, he's bought this block, super expensive, like Toorak, right? Super expensive area. Walking past his house, he's like, this is his house. This is also his house. This is also his house. It took me about a minute and a half to walk past each house. That's how wide they were. Yeah. And my question was like, that's a really cool house. Like, he's just at an office. He paid $20 million for it. I was like, okay, cool. He's like, he was telling me over dinner, so he was telling my mentor over dinner, that, you know what? I don't even really care about the house. But under the house, there's probably cars worth double that amount. So he's
for sure.
So he's just like, he just goes and buys exactly what you said.
Yeah.
He's like, I like it, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And he's just got all these cars in his underground garage. And where do you keep your cars? I guess is the other thing.
I have a warehouse. I'm not like a parker, but I have a small warehouse.
No. I mean, look, you're doing very well, man. This wasn't a comparison at all, but I thought it was a story that you might enjoy.
I know. Just
because we all aspired, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can't keep the cars in the houses, apartments. That I have a warehouse like calm, no one's there.
Yeah.
Like, just all the cars.
How many cars do you have?
Like 24.
24?
I think 24. I sold 2. Yeah, I had 26. I sold 2.
Yeah.
24.
All right. Well, I'm not going to ask you for every single car, but can you give me your favorite 5 cars that you own and share with the audience? Because I know everyone that's watching is going to be like, man, what does this guy have? Like, you know.
I love the R34 B-Spec.
Yep.
Love the car. R32, I love it.
R32 is a great car.
Evo 9 MR.
Oh yeah, import. That's the one with the nose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The import. You got to import
that
car.
One, yeah.
So, geez, bro, tough.
It's a tough one.
It's tough.
You said a couple of JDMs. Any?
I love Supra. I love Supra.
You got a clean Supra?
I have a clean one, a little bit.
I got a mate with 11 Supras. He just collected them, and he's got clean ones. He imports as well.
Clean?
Yeah, they're clean, man.
Very clean.
Out of the 11, I think all of them are pretty clean.
Yeah.
But he's similar to you. He's a JDM nut, and he's just like invested all his money in Supras before.
Yeah. Oh, same.
He's also got GD4s.
I got it cheaper.
Yeah.
I got it cheaper.
Yeah. But still good.
Yeah, before COVID and all that. It used to be dirt cheap, you know.
Yeah.
It was very cheap.
Now if you clean one, get 100 grand, 150 grand, probably more, man. Yeah.
To be honest, I love the Corvette C8.
Right.
Love the car.
Do you drive it daily or?
Or
is it one that you can drive daily?
You can drive that daily.
Because I'm not familiar with
the sound system is great. The engine is great. The pickup and it's a convertible, so good for the summer.
Yeah.
And I love Lamborghinis. That's not to mention.
You got a couple Lamborghinis, right? Which ones do you have?
Oh, I got the Murcielago. I got the Aventador SV.
Yeah.
I got the Huracan Perf.
Yep.
I got the Diablo coming SV as well.
From the 90s. The old, like
the old one, 90s.
90s one.
90s one.
The Diablo SV is nice
Diablo
as.
Yeah.
Are you getting with the vinyl? Because we came with the vinyl that said SV for a while. It was like.
I'm getting from UK. It's an import. Yellow color SV.
Yeah.
Good for a good price.
Dude, I love the Diablo SV.
Alcantara. What's the interior? Alcantara, I guess, interior.
Yeah, right. I'll have to get you on the show.
It's not a convertible or anything, just a coupe.
No, yeah, I'm familiar with that one because I used to love that car since Gran Turismo, the old one, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that's a nice.
Those are nice cars, but
yeah.
I love to get a Countach. I'm working on something.
I was gonna say Countach next.
I'm working on I'm not gonna buy a car. I'm gonna get like a chassis and I'm gonna make my own Countach. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, that's a lot of work. Yeah. Do you have a good mechanic as well?
Not really, bro. Like it's cheaper.
It's cheaper.
You're gonna save like a couple $100Ks.
Yeah, because you were saying just in the green room before. So you know what this guy did? So this guy didn't want to get a yellow Aventador because the green one's the Aventador, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the Aventador. Yeah, and then he's just like, so tell me what you said about how you upgraded the color change and how much it cost you.
Yeah, the color, like when you buy a Lamborghini and all that, they have like a specific way the colors. Like they give you like a configurator, like you can configure your car, and they give you the colors. If you want something different, you can make any color in the world, but it's 135K.
Let me just repeat that. Just to change the color, it costs you how much, Shehan?
135K.
135,000 AUD.
Yes. AUD.
My whole car doesn't cost 135,000 AUD.
Yeah, I know that's the thing.
But you're in a different league. A little
bit expensive because I did the Revolt order as well. So I made my own color as well.
Yeah.
I combined Viola Mitras, which is a purple color.
Okay.
With green.
And that costs you more, or like?
Yeah, it's same.
It's same. Okay,
135 flat rate. They have a.
They're just
looking after us. 135.
Oh no, of course. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Flat 135,000. Okay.
Yeah, 135.
Of course, that's so fair.
135. So
yeah, wild man. It is a nice color though.
this is a nice color. I know.
It caught my eye heaps. Yeah.
Yeah, it just changes with the sun and all that. Because a bit of orange color.
Yeah.
Bit of green and got a lot of metallics.
Yeah. It looks really cool.
There's only 600 units from this car.
Yeah. Wow.
Like worldwide.
Worldwide. Yeah.
Worldwide. I got. We have only 12 cars here.
Yeah. So do you have to like bid on it to get it? Like, do you have to have a Lamborghini before to get? Because usually you have to have some kind of relationship.
Not everyone can get the car.
Yeah.
They have like a special list.
Yeah.
So let's say you have 10 million, you can't go to the Lamborghini and say, give me a car. No.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to own like cars
Lamborghinis before. And also same with Ferraris have the same kind of.
Yeah, Ferrari's tough.
Yeah. Do you have one?
No, I don't have Ferraris.
Do you want a Ferrari?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. But can you get one though?
Yeah, you can get it. Look, the trick is you have to go to the normal retailer market first, from the grey market, like the second-hand
market. Yeah, okay.
You gotta pay.
Because I really want the 470.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's a nice car.
Look, I love to get the 480 Pista or the 812 Superfast or GDS.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, they're so nice.
Cars.
They're so nice, man.
I love V12s, bro.
Yeah.
The problem, like when I drive these cars, you can't go back. Like you need a V12. When you drive a V12, you can't just go back. Very hard.
I've never driven a V12, but
it's very tough.
I feel like, is it just the sheer power and the sound, or what is it?
I think the sound, the power, how you feel. You feel buzzy, bro. You feel like a bull.
How much does it cost you to fill up, man?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I know you probably don't even look at the price.
130. No.
Yeah.
I think 140, 150 bucks.
Like a week kind of thing. For how many kilometers? Like, I'm just so curious.
You can do like 200 k's maybe.
So, guys, that's wild, man. So.
You can't drive much.
I was going to say you can't drive much.
No, you can't.
It's just
because
drinking.
I'm a shitty driver. I go so hard.
But also, when you have a Lamborghini, what's the point in bloody going in economy mode, right? I mean, not that it even has it. So.
A lot of people don't drive these cars. They just keep in the garage.
Like a weekend car.
I mean, yeah, I'm one of the guys that just drive it. Like I just daily it.
Yeah. And yeah, fair enough.
Go to calls from the Lamborghini. I'm like, shit.
I gotta go get some milk.
I need some milk.
I need some milk. It's 2 a.m. I better go wake up the whole bloody neighborhood.
No, people just hate it.
Nah, well, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Everyone, look, I realize a common thing in our culture is, man, when you're doing well, it's, how do I say this without being too offensive towards Asians? There is a crab bucket mentality. So you can do well, just not better than me, right?
Yeah.
So have you ever faced that, or any kind of, like, what's the challenges you face doing what you do, aside from your parents saying you should do med?
Not from Sri Lankans, bro. No. Look.
Not just Sri Lankans. I mean, general mindset with Asians. I would never say just Sri Lankans.
Asians.
It's like do good, just not as good as me kind of thing.
It's a very tough question, to be honest. Look, the problem for me, I don't have much experience. Yes, I had problems with my friends, like close friends. Of course you get that.
I get it. What would you care to share some issues that you face?
Nah. Bail.
Next question.
It get tough. Like even when I first came here, of course, bro. When you sell cars, when you like, let's say you work very hard. You save $4,000. You buy a car and you try to flip it. People say things, like people get upset,
Yeah, right.
Especially when you make some money,
Are they upset because you're spending all this money on things that you want to do?
Bro, before I was not spending money. I had like a very small budget.
Okay.
I'm a budget guy. Go to Kmart, like give me like $2 shirts.
Dude, you can deck your whole house out of Kmart for like $16, man. Like Kmart's the best.
No, that back then was so good.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm not a heavy spender, but it's more like the fact that people get angry, I guess. Like, I don't know, just making money. I don't know, bro.
Angry or jealous, man?
Jealous, I don't know. It can be. It can be vice versa. But look, I don't give a shit. You know? You don't give a shit. We just do what we do.
We do what you do, yeah.
We just passionate about something. We just get it done.
Yeah.
That's
it. Do you do business with friends?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have friends, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Let's pull on that thread. What do you mean? I don't
have friends, bro. Like when I first came here, bro, in Sri Lanka I had like many friends. Like I'm a big guy. I'm talk with everyone. Yeah,
you're a friendly guy. Yeah.
Friendly guy.
What happened when you came here, and why the?
I came here. The circle got smaller, and like the friends I go out with, they're getting jealous and all that. I don't know the right word for this, to be honest.
Yeah.
They get
demotivated of life. They didn't achieve anything.
They just act different. They don't want to motivate you. They just take me for a fun. Like for example, when I was just starting shit back then, when I first came here, like, I was talking with like a Chinese guy in the call. I'm like, I want to do this. This is what I'm do. Like, let's plan this. My guys are just making fun, like having fun out of it. Like.
Yeah, kapila dog.
That's the word.
That's a good word.
Yeah, this is capital.
Yeah.
Loud capital.
Yeah, see, I know my Singlet. Yeah. That's annoying, man. It's also disheartening, right?
It's pretty annoying. Sorry, I'm like, shit. Well, come on. Don't do that,
Man, you know what? I can relate, man. I came here when I was 1, right? Okay. And I was the black sheep in my school because I did drama and theatre and music and
doing all the stuff.
I did stand-up comedy and I played sports. Whereas all my other brown friends, and they're probably going to watch this now, I don't really care. Yeah. But like, they were very smart, man. They were like equivalent of A-levels. They were all getting like above 95. So they were like doctors, lawyers, accountants. I mean, I did accounting too, but it's just, they never understood that, right? So when I was doing all these things, it's almost like this weird competition. Like, I knew they were always going to get 95%. I was getting like 80s, 85s, maybe a 90 every now and then, right? Which is not bad, but it was like...
It's good.
It's still good, like, but it's just like... he's never going to be this.
Yeah.
But then you fast forward like X amount of time, what I learned is, and what I guess teach my children is, you never judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, and you never judge a monkey by its ability to swim. And it's so important to teach that when they're sponges, so they don't actually get pigeonholed into doing what your friends were thinking that you should be doing, or what... If I did my friends would, I'll be working at PwC being an accountant right now. Honestly, I turned that down and I do what I do now, and I fucking love what I do, man.
Yeah. That's it.
And it's great to see that you also didn't do that, and then you've gone on to do 10x, 100x of whatever your friends are doing. And if anything, they should be like, man, I'm so proud of you. And to credit to my friends, they look at me now and they're like, man, I'm so happy for you that you're doing and chasing your dreams and doing what you're doing. So do you have any of your friends that were kind of opposing these things that you were doing, but they're like, man, I'm happy for you? Have they ever kind of reached out and said anything like that?
Yeah, I've got a couple of friends, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like happy for me.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. And I think that's rare though, right?
But it's pretty rare. Like,
it's rare.
0.05%.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
Yeah.
I mean, that word just came out, I think, from maybe... Jesus. I think 2 friends, maybe. I don't know. Maybe lesser than that. To be honest, look, this is what happened to me. 2017, I came here. I had friends and all that. Yeah, that was good. And I was like, okay, that shit is not working. So I just moved out from everyone.
Yeah.
And I stopped. I started hanging out with white boys.
Yeah, man, you do you, boo. Yeah.
I did my thing. I'm like, and I can made the connection from USA, Canada, went to the virtual world. That's, to be honest, they deserve this money. For a fact, all the money, all the successful people, all the first sales and everything, whatever you make, whatever you do, there's people that help you, and they're not gonna be there for you, like actually there for you when we success. There's gonna be the other people that didn't help. They're gonna be there.
Give me $10,000. I need some help.
I know they're gonna do that.
Man, my dad's sick.
I know. There was a saying, I can't remember it like top of my head. To be honest, if you have a party or something after you making whatever the money you make,
after you've achieved some sort of success,
that people that gonna come to that party is not the people that actually helped you in the first place. Those people actually helped you are total strangers that don't know anything about you.
But they're selfless.
I know.
It's the leeches that are going to come to the party.
I know.
Yeah. I like where this podcast is going, by the way.
I know, but that's why even for my birthday, I don't celebrate. I don't have any parties. I don't invite anyone. Just myself.
Yeah.
And I got a couple of people,
And that's
like
enough.
Yeah, 5, maybe 6, like white boys and my, that's it.
Quality trumps quantity every single time, my friend.
I know, bro.
Yeah,
always. And it makes you the person that who you are today,
Yeah. So how do you kind of decide, you know what, I'm going to continue hanging these, like say the white boys didn't work out, this is just to be clear, this isn't like all white people are bad, all white people are good, all brown. It's not about that. It's just like whatever happened, if they're a fucking Oompa Loompa, I don't care. Like, they could be orange. Like, if they're good or bad, they're good or bad, right?
100%.
But in this particular scenario, and my own experience, very similar, right? So my question is, if that didn't work out with the Web3 stuff and the white boys that helped you out, which we thank those white boys.
I mean, there's a couple of brown boys that helped me.
Yeah.
Like Sri Lankan boys.
Yeah.
I had like good
Are they still around, man?
Yeah, still around, bro.
Man, that's your ride or die, right?
Yeah. Sri Lankans, like die hard, I can share anything.
Yeah.
That's a good thing with Sri Lankan as well. You can just share anything.
Also, man,
there's some people
loyal.
like high quality stuff. Like,
do you feel like it's like 100 or nothing kind of thing?
Yeah. It's more like that. Like I got one friend. I want to mention, like, to be honest. Like,
mention him, man, if you want.
Yeah. I call him like Bro, we have all the nicknames.
Nah,
I call him Ghost.
Ghost, all right. Ghost, we love you, bro. Yeah.
He's Sri Lankan.
Yeah.
Like we started all this work as well.
Yeah.
I just love the guy.
Yeah.
He's
a good lad. He's fucking there for you.
He was with me from when I was a kid in school and all that. Sri Lankans, I'm not gonna say Sri Lankans bad or anything like that. It's more like the people, even the whites, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say whites.
I'm surprised you don't call the white person Ghost.
Yeah. That's pretty. No.
We digress.
Yeah.
Whatever goes on under the coconut tree with Tanila.
But
yeah, God.
I mean, it's more like yes. I had bad incidents with like normal typical Aussies as well. Yeah. I mean, there's always bad people, but when you see them, I don't know, bro. Like right now, I have like maybe 2-3 my own guys, like Sri Lankan guys that I really talk with.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just overseas. Some people I have never ever seen their face.
But they give you what you want and you support them in whatever way you can.
There's some people I'm like, bro, send me 200k enough.
No questions.
No questions asked.
Yeah.
They will call you just to verify your voice.
Yeah.
Trust me.
They
do that.
Just to make sure it's not some dodgy shit. Yeah.
It happened to me.
Scam.
Some shit happened to me. Someone called him and I'm like, bro, send me like 10k. This guy sent 10k.
Wow.
He's from USA. He sent 10k. And next morning I wake up. Sean, what's up?
And he's like, oh, did you get the money?
You get the money? You
what
are?
money?
Oh shit.
Alright, yeah.
Small things, but
small things, but like I mean, live and learn, right? I mean,
yeah, you just learn it, you know.
Wild. Yeah,
and wait. I figured that my information was leaked to darknet. You guys can have a look as well. If you go to the if you go to your email, your Gmail, they have a specific section to check whether your password is actually leaked to darknet. They have a service right now. It's a free service. Use it by Google.
Right.
So they will tell you, okay, this has been exposed. This is the link. So
interesting.
Very interesting.
That's a good safety tip. Yeah.
I know. So because sometimes you do online shopping and all that stuff.
Everything's online, man.
By mistake, you put the same password, like
yes, by mistake.
Banks and all that, and done.
Yeah. Actually,
that's
a good point, man.
Yeah.
Very important that you don't use your bank passwords. Like everyone uses the same password, I get it, but segregate. So personally, bank passwords are different to coupon passwords or my logins for my unnecessary Rebel Sports account or whatever it is, you know.
Yeah.
But that's good to know, man. So they can just go to Google and check out the settings and find out.
If you go to settings, like there's a section. You'll YouTube.
Just Google it.
YouTube or Google that.
Some Indian uncle would teach you how to do it.
I know.
Yeah.
This is how you do it.
Okay, now what are we going to do today? We're going to show you.
That's how they do that. Yeah.
But it's so good. They're good at teaching maths too. So.
Oh, bro, they just did real OGs.
Man, there's a really cool video that I or a channel 15 years ago when YouTube was YouTube, not owned by Google.
Mm-hmm.
A guy created a page, like a dad, and he was teaching all the kids that didn't have dads about things like. He did it because he was just it was so selfless. It was like how to tie a tie, how to change a tire, how to stop a water leak or change the washer, or basic stuff that people that aren't fortunate to grow up with a dad to show them can learn. And it was so selfless, but he did so well because how useful is that? It goes back to what you were saying before, right?
I know.
Yeah, innovative change, and something so wholesome became amazing for this guy.
Did he make money?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he made money, man. Like I mean, it's like beautiful. Like it was
think different.
Yeah.
See, that's a market.
That's a market. Yeah.
Here's the solution.
Where do you see yourself, man, in like 2 years?
2 years? I don't know. I got my businesses. Let's see how we're gonna. I'm trying to scale it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wanna live in Europe as well. I wanna.
Anywhere in particular?
I wanna go to Italy, Rome.
Yeah, nice. Amalfi Coast, maybe.
Just gonna drive the cars.
Man, ride Ferraris on Amalfi Coast. That's great.
I know there's no speed limits and all that. Even
the
fines are good, like $10, $15 for the fine.
It's not
and
bad.
they charge you on the
Jump
spot.
on the autobahn, no speed limit.
No speed limit.
Just go whatever you want.
So it's alright. I want to go to USA, maybe just start a couple new things.
Yeah.
There's a couple new ideas that I'm doing right now.
A couple of what, sorry, man?
A couple of new ideas that I'm working on.
Yep. So doing the research and the background due diligence.
Doing the research and all that stuff. Pretty new ideas. Web3, of course, not Web3.
Are you going to stick down the Web3 route? You reckon that's where
of course.
it is?
It's going to be the future, bro.
Is it that much money? Like, what advice would you give me, right, to try diversify, expand, or like actually make some real money, not like this PAYG bullshit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, say, I'm a layperson, yeah, so I don't know much, but the intensity is there, the work ethic's there, and this is great for the listeners at home as well. What advice would you give to be like, hey, read into this, look into this, and then see if you can find or create an opportunity?
Look, first you got to understand what Web3 is.
Okay.
You gotta learn the basics. Of course, YouTube gonna help you, or Google gonna help you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can, to be honest, anyone can look into the trading and all that as well. That's good. Like do what you like, whatever you like. You can do the day trading or swing trading, or you can just long time build stuff as well. While you're doing that, you're gonna eventually learn about Web3, like what's happening in the space. Okay, what's this?
Yeah.
So the good thing, like, I'll tell you, like, I know Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've been a hodler for years. Yeah.
You have money then.
We're not gonna talk about that. I don't have a Lamborghini though.
So it's more like that. So like each these coins and all that stuff, they actually they have a purpose of a creation.
Okay.
So like Ethereum is more like you can build your own coins and you can use it for banking, like XRP.
It's faster too, man.
I know.
Yeah. So not that I'm telling you here.
Yeah. XRP is I think US
Ripple,
the Trump gonna use for the we call it bankers coin. They're gonna use for banking stuff.
Yeah, right.
So then you could read about the XRP articles and this is
and the white paper.
Yeah, white paper or articles, whatever.
Articles, okay.
Yeah, white paper is good. More technical. I'm saying for the newbies,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, true. Yeah.
So they're gonna understand. Okay, this is what we can do. This is where's the problem. It's more like you starting a cafe. You start a cafe.
You learn the demographic.
Coffee shop just to sell coffee. You can understand what's a cafe is, what's the market like, what coffee you're gonna use, and all the stuff.
Where you gonna import it from?
I know. Different.
What's the consumer reaction?
Are you gonna put it like in Cranbourne, or are you gonna put it in Brunswick?
Very different markets, right?
Brunswick people
Brunswick,
love coffee.
they love coffee, but they also hate it if it's shit.
If it is shit, and they will pay you whatever the money.
Yeah, right.
Just like that, if someone come into the Web3 space, they gotta read and understand. Like I can't. It's such a short of time. I can't explain everything, but it's more like you gotta learn what Web3 is, what can be used. Like for example, let's say you're taking orders right now. Like you have a Shopify or something. You're taking orders. Now you gotta understand there's people who's with money that's willing to spend money from crypto, because if they convert their money into USD
tax.
or AUD, that's 38% tax. You gotta dodge that. So people like to spend money from Bitcoin and all
I have
that.
something I want to say, but I'll say it off camera because I'm in finance, so I can't say everything on camera.
So it's like a market. Now we understand. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
People don't run ads for Web3 people, like crypto people.
I don't see it, man. Because if you're not in it, you don't see it.
I know. You don't see it. That's the thing. Like there's a $1 billion market. There's
I reckon more, man.
I know.
Yeah.
I think Bitcoin is the GD. It's bigger than Canadian GDP now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now I think I read the same article. Yeah.
It's like ooh.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
I mean, especially January 20th, there'll be like a straight when Trump goes into power. Just
this is gonna age well, but Bitcoin will go touch 180 to 250k
US.
Yeah. Then it's gonna dump back into 50 or 60k.
But bro, I mean that's really interesting.
It's a different topic.
I wish I could talk for you 3-4 hours about it.
This is the big topic. Like, get that. I'm just scratching these.
Do you want to come back on the podcast? We should do another episode. We should go for a drive in your Lamborghini or something and have a chat.
Yeah, I know.
I'll speak to the producers and I'll be like, you know what, it's my show. We're doing it. I've decided just right there. Yeah, I might have lost my job just then, but
I'm not gonna break any rules. I'm just gonna drive slow.
Now I'll have we'll have a cruise drive. But bro, before you go, I have a few questions to ask you. Right? There's quick fire questions. I just want you to answer really quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tomato sauce, do you keep it in the fridge or the pantry?
Jesus Christ.
I know.
Keep it in the fridge.
You keep it in the fridge? Okay, cool. Do you like sweet or like savory?
I don't like sweet, bro.
So definitely savory.
Not savory as well.
So neither? No, you gotta give me one.
Neither.
Okay, no. I know you got a Lamborghini, but answer the question: sweet or savory?
A little bit savory.
All right, savory. All right. And would you rather never stop hiccuping or always feel like you need to sneeze?
What kind of questions? Say again.
Would you rather never stop hiccuping or always feel like you need to sneeze?
Oh man.
You gotta pick one, man. I don't care how much money you got in your account.
I would sneeze, bro. I'm not gonna hiccup.
Okay, you gotta sneeze. All right.
Nah.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? I'll repeat the question because that's a hard one. Would you? These are only the tough questions here on Under the Coconut Tree with Tanila. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
Jesus, bro. Maybe a duck size.
A duck-sized horse?
Horse?
This is one thing.
Yeah.
All right, last question.
Easy, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to change this question, man. So normally I ask this question with a different number in mind, but I think with you I need to change it because you're probably wealthier than most of the guys I've had on my podcast. The original question is, I think I changed it, $100 million or true love. But I want to change it for 1,000 million or $1 billion or true love.
Okay, money.
Oh, shit! We finally had someone answer the other one. All right, done.
No bullshit. I get money.
Yeah, fair.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Money's money, bro.
Money is money.
Man,
Matt, I'm a finance bro.
I would do it for $1,000.
Brother, thank you so much for coming on the podcast, man. It's been an absolute pleasure to get to know you. I'm actually super excited to do this again with you and hopefully, on a different terrain, different environment.
Yep.
Keep crushing and keep hustling, man. Thank you so much for the advice. I know you're going to take me to show the Lamborghini in a moment, so you guys will see that. We're going to head outside now. You're going to show me what's going on out there, which is super exciting. For everyone else that's following, follow Under the Coconut Tree with Tanila. You're going to hear from many, many amazing people just like Shehan, and different, I guess, backgrounds, experiences, and things they're doing as well. So keep following, subscribe, and thank you so much for coming on, brother.
You're welcome, bro. Thanks so much for having me here. And it's my pleasure.
Thank you so much for sponsoring this show too. All right, peace out, man. Have a good one, guys. See ya.
Powered by Winlets.